Breaking news 2023. Tinubu support group opposes consensus Northeast presidential candidates. Hello, my wonderful people. These people, they won't just kill Tinubu for nothing. And the man say, you know what, you cannot kill me. Tinubu on January the 5th was one of the very first persons who told Buhari he wanted to become Nigerian's president, gave reasons here and there, did all. And since then, campaign has been in full swing. And all of a sudden, he's being called to a meeting to say they want to give APC wants, instead of going through the direct primaries that he talked about, where every party member and organ will have to be the deciding factor of who emerges as the party candidate. It says they want to pick a consensus candidate. Don't forget that in the whole of the forms, there is one form 18 that says you will willingly give up your position. Now, this is what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Tinubu media team, a support group for the presidential ambition of the former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has rejected the calls for a consensus presidential candidate for the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. The group also rejected the report for possible zoning of the presidential ticket of the ruling party to the northeast region of the country. Conveyor of the group, Mohammed Donka, stated this during a press briefing in Abuja on Wednesday yesterday. There are speculations that the APC is considering and may adopt the adoption of consensus candidate for the 2023 presidential ticket, as is rightly stated in the Form 18 that you will willingly give up your position for the interest of the party. There are about 22 presidential aspirants on the platform of the All Progressive Congress after the withdrawal of 4 of them who decided to remain in Buhari's cabinet. Those who withdraw are the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, who decided to retain his position, the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Tenebre Sevanus, President of the African Development Bank, AFDB, Akinwumi Adesina, and a businessman, Benga Oluwakbo. Others got the expression of interest and nomination form but did not return them before the deadline for the submission. The party has yet to zone its presidential ticket. The aspirants are from different parts of the country. Mr. Danko said Mr. Tinubu is ready for indirect primaries and nobody must speak against that. The indirect primaries we must have. The trick wanting to be done by APC will not be accepted. He stated that the majority of APC members favors the indirect primary system, hence the clamor for the group for the mode, which will decide who becomes the presidential flag bearer. The mode of primary will be indirect. We are against consensus. We don't want any consensus. A good number of persons within the party, including major stakeholders. I think there was a meeting yesterday. The governors under the All Progressive Congress APC Forum made their stand very clear that there should not be any consensus in the presidential primaries, and that there should be a reason for everybody to stand up together as one, and the indirect should be done. Speaking on the reports of a possible Northeast candidate, Danko, who is a member of the Arewa Conservative Forum Youth Wing, said he is not in support of another northern president after the 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari in power. I have always said this: for us to get rid of this tag of born to rule mentality, we must now see ourselves as a nationalist, not regionalist. There is no reason why APC should zone its presidential ticket to the north and thinking of making a northerner a consensus candidate. The issue of Muslim ticket is something that has given us a lot of concern. It is something we are deeply looking into. But as a political party, it is not a one man's decision. As always, the majority will have their way. The minority have their way, their say, but the majority will have their way. Tinubu will not stand and watch this happen. Tinubu was one of those who ensured Buhari is where he is today and completing 8 years by next year, all things being equal. So, if anybody tries to take this from Tinubu, it will not go down well. So this is what is happening. I feel very strongly that Tinubu has supported Buhari to be where he is, and so it is the turn of Tinubu. If he has given his words and declared that he wants to be president, there should be no opposition. For anyone and everyone who is opposing, they cannot understand why such an individual has taken to oppose Tinubu. And you can hear Tinubu's support group saying, what if you notice very cleverly and you've been following the trend of things, you will see that Ahmed Lawa is there. In case you are not aware, the governor of Kogi State, who wants to become Yahaya Bello, who wants to become one of the youngest presidents in Nigeria, has gone now to pick up a senatorial form as well. He's picked up the senatorial form. And so there is this clever ploy to bring in the Senate president to become APC consensus candidate, but Tinubu's group are saying it will not be, they will really have a real fight for what they are proposing because Tinubu was one of those who stood for Buhari and the North should be grateful. But if you remember very closely and you've been following us, you will see that Adebanjo has told Nigerians that don't get it twisted, okay? Don't get it twisted. For every one of you who thinks that the North will support you, and so you are going ahead, okay, to have allegiance with the North instead of doing the right thing and ensuring, okay, that you guys support one person, have a united front for one person to emerge as the leader, as the winner. You may not have it easy if you continue to destroy the very essence of unity. So these are some of the things right now that we can see. Tinubu has stated it clearly that this will not happen. He has previously said that he will not even give up in politics no matter how old he gets and become until he becomes Nigerian's president. Nigerian's presidency is the goal, is the mission statement, is where he must get to. So these are real issues, these are real matters staring us all in the face as we can all see that President Muhammadu Buhari is ready, he's deceitfully disassociating himself from everything currently ongoing so that, any decision that is being taken will not be his. You see, leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.